Elias hated people in the way others hated noise, instinctively, viscerally, as if their mere existence scraped against something raw inside him. The town didn't know that. To them, he was quiet, polite, the man who nodded once and kept walking. He learned early that hatred worked best when it wore a friendly face. People talked too much. Their laughter leaked through walls. Their lives spilled into his, footsteps above his ceiling, music through thin fences, breath fogging the air he had to share. He dreamed of silence the way others dreamed of love. At first, he tried to escape them. He moved farther out, to the last house on the last road, where the forest pressed close and the nights felt heavier. But people followed anyway. A couple built a cabin down the hill. A family picnicked near the creek. Even the woods filled with hikers who thought nature belonged to them. Elias listened. He mapped habits, morning jogs, evening drinks. Which porch lights flicked on, which never did. He learned how long screams carried before dissolving into trees. The first disappearance was an accident. A loose railing, a steep drop. People whispered and shook their heads, but accidents made sense. They soothed the living. Elias watched the rescue lights flash against the trees and felt something inside him finally relax. The next one took more planning. He introduced small inconveniences into the town's routines. Missing pets, tainted water, rumors carefully fed to the right mouths. Like in Follow for Part 2. Part 2. Neighbors turned suspicious. Friends stopped trusting one another. People retreated indoors, afraid of everyone except themselves. The noise softened. Still, they remained. So Elias became thorough. He learned what people needed to survive and what they took for granted. He studied generators, old wiring, the way the road flooded after heavy rain. He knew exactly which bridge would give way if weakened just enough to seem natural. When the storm came, it was perfect. The river rose. Power died. Phones went silent. Cars stalled on washed-out roads. The town became an island of panic and shouting, every voice cutting into him like glass. Elias walked through it calmly. He locked doors from the outside. He redirected floodwaters. He stood beneath windows and listened as people realized no one was coming. The forest swallowed their cries eagerly. By morning, the town was quiet. Too quiet for search crews to argue with. Too empty for questions that needed answers. Days passed, then weeks. Elias sat on his porch, breathing air that belonged only to him now. No footsteps, no laughter, no voices leaking through walls. Just wind through trees and the soft, final silence he had always wanted. Until he heard it. A knock.